Hello everybody, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Deckmaster, aka Jason Lake. I've been working on a new concept, so I thought I would show it off. It is a kind of ancient warrior Eldlich build, stepping away from the trap tricks just a little. Not giving up on them, just stepping away. And I thought I would show off how well this deck has done online. I don't really totally prefer to play online, but you know, options are options. So here's a few duels. Might be a little bit long of a video, but let me know your thoughts down below. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me show this off. Let's start with game one. Okay. I start off with Tinky, Summon Limit, Eldlich Sanguine, Ariel, and another Tinky, while my opponent starts off with two Solemn Judgments, a Subterra Final Battle, a Dogmatica Punishment, and a Pot of Duality. My opponent's going to start off with Pot of Duality, revealing Fiendus, Dogmatica Punishment, and of course, Ice Dragon's Prison. He sets everything. And I draw into, of course, Conquistador, which, hey, is always good when you have Sanguine. Now, I'm going to activate Tinky. I'm going to summon. It's going to get solemned. Now, for those that don't know, this is Ancient Warrior Masterful Sun Mu. His effects are very, very simple. While you control another Ancient Warrior monster, he can't be targeted for attacks. Once per turn, you can send a card from your hand or field to the grave to add an Ancient Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. And if another Ancient Warrior monster activates his effect while he's on the field, you can bounce a monster. Really, really powerful. And they're all Beast Warriors, so Tinky is your pride and joy. He draws into another Dogmatica Punishment, which, you know, ain't going to be the greatest. I'm going to activate Sanguine and summon out Golden Lord. Then I'm going to attempt to try to go for the play again, but it's just not letting me. But he has got himself down really, really weak. He's going to go ahead and summon my Golden Lord. There's not much I can do. Some of them ain't going to do much. I'm going to go ahead and activate Dogmatica Punishment, then send the Tisk to pop his Dogmatica Punishment. Set for Sanguine, he has Ash and Final Battle on the field. We're going to activate Pot of Extravagance, banishing 6 to draw 2. I draw Solemn Strike and Golden Lord. I ended up banishing Apkalone, Boral Sword, Phoenix, 1 Double Dragon Lords, and 2 Imduk. Imduk's kind of cool because it destroys the monster it points to, so if anybody summons in or around an extra monster zone, you link off one of your trap monsters, because it just takes a normal monster, and you battle, and it'll instantly destroy it. Plus, it gets those monsters off the field, so in phase or whatever, you can use the effects. Now, Ancient Warrior Oath Double Dragon Lords. His effect he requires 2 Beast Warriors, including a Wind Ancient Warrior. What do I keep wanting to say? Ancient Beast. All Ancient Warriors gain 500 attack and defense. That includes him, so he goes to 16. Once per turn, you can send a card as a quick effect from your hand or field to the grave to bounce one monster your opponent controls. Actually, I think it's one face-up card. Hold on. Yeah, face-up card. So, you bounce a face-up card, and of course, when he's link summoned, you can add an Ancient Warrior card from your deck to your hand. Alright. So I'm going to summon Golden Lord, then normal summon her. My goal was to attack, pop, and then attack directly to end it. And that's game 1. You didn't really get to see the full combo because they were trap happy. So let's see if we can do better game 2. Okay. Game 2, I ended up drawing into Get Out, which first off I'm going to state, replace this card with, hands down, replace this card with Compulsory Evacuation Device, which is what I did, because Get Out is so situational. Sorry if it takes me a bit. I have a cat on me. His name is Domino. I also drew into Drone Lockbird, Tinky, Foolish Burial Goods for the Eldlich aspects, and a Dogmatica Punishment. My opponent drew into Ghost Spell, which will be a problem, Ice Dragon's Prison, Pod of Prosperity, Subterra Fiendus, and of course Ash Blossom, all of which these cards will play against me. So I'm going to activate Tinky. He allows it to go through. Activate Ancient Warrior Sun Moo's effect. And this allows me to add Ancient Warrior Ingenuous Zug Kong from my deck to my hand. And the only effect that matters on him is if this card is added to your from your deck to your hand by the effects of an Ancient Warrior card, you can special summon it. I added, so I can special summon it. He's wind. He is needed to go into the link. So you're going to link off into Double Dragon. Double Dragon's going to try to add another Ancient Warrior, but gets ashed. You're going to Foolish Burial Goods, sending Conquistador, so you can banish End-Phase and get Sanguine. Set Get Out, set Dogmatica Punishment. And go ahead and get Sanguine and end your turn. It's the best you can do. He's going to activate Pot of Prosperity. Let's see. Okay, so he banished Makaba, Cyber Dragon Nova, Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, Link Kribo, and Anima, Relinquish Anima. The cards that I believe have gotten revealed are going to be Subterra Final Battle, Dogmatica Punishment, Pot of Duality, Ash Blossom, Subterra Guru, and is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Subterra Final Battle again. He adds Guru to hand, of course. I'm going to draw and lock that shit right off the bat. He summons Fiendus. I'm like, fuck that shit. I know Get Out is not going to be good against this deck. So I send it to the grave to use the effect of Double Dragon to basically, once per turn, quick effect, compulse. And then end phase, I'm going to try to summon out Golden Lord, but Ghost Spell says no. I ended up drawing into the card I normally summon, well, search, off of Double Dragon, which is Ancient Warrior Rebellious Lu Fang, level 8, 2800 attack, can't be summoned except from your hand, and you have to control the highest attacking Ancient Warrior, so unless it's a mirror match, any Ancient Warrior will work. If tied, you get to choose, and once per turn as a quick effect, as long as your opponent has a monster on the field, you can destroy the monster with the highest attack as a quick effect. It's basically like a reverse quick effect Fisher. But he does have a downfall during the end phase. If your opponent controls a monster with higher attack than any monster you have, he decides to jump ship and go to their field. Luckily, with your traps and everything, your opponent won't. A quick effect pop's always nice. And you can get this all off of one Sun move. Very simple. Get a bounce and a pop. It's kind of nice. I'm going to set Conquistador. I'm going to attack. Sadly, he is going to play Ice Dragon's Prison and get Sun Mu. Now, at this point in time, I'm thinking, for God's sake, you're going to get rid of Rebellious Lu Fang. I mean, this guy's 2800 attack, right? But I don't think he read the motherfucker, and he gets rid of the link. A bounce is something to worry about, but I can still pop. I'm like, very well, I go ahead and attack for 28 and end my turn, because there's not much more I can do. He draws an Ash Blossom. He's going to go ahead and summon Fiendus, which I'll go ahead and quick effect pop, because a normal summon is kind of important. I end up getting Tinky, which is really nice, but of course it gets Ash Blossoms, which is fucking annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and attack for 29 because Tinky gives me a plus 100. He goes ahead and draws into, there can be only one, sets it and sets Guru. Of course he does. I draw another Dogmatic of Punishment. I figure he's going to get a search here. There's not really too much I can do about it, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to attack into it, and I know he's going to, well, I guess he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. He sets Fiendus and Final Battle. Ends his turn. I draw into Draw and Lock. I'm like, fuck, I'm not getting what I need. So I'm going to do the same play I did last time, summon a monster, the Tweaker, attack into it, Dogmatic of Punishment, and then end the duel with good old Lu Feng here. He does try to Final Battle to flip it face down, which of course does work because I don't have a target for the Dogmatic of Punishment to finish, which is really fucking annoying when they counter that way, but, you know, he does what he has to survive. I should have tried to quick effect pop it, but I didn't think about that. I end up drawing into Kong. He tries the Dogmatic of Punishment, which there's not really too much I can do about that. What did he send? Oh, because I was 2,900 due to the fact of Tinky, he ended up sending his Lord of Dragoons. Which, you know, I'm actually okay with that. I only run one Lu Feng because it's easily searched. One Tinky or one Sun Moon gets me in the hand by the end of the combo. But, you know, me sacrificing that to stop him from getting a Dragoons, that's alright. I'm okay with that. If you hear the noise in the background, that is a plane. I live very close to a fucking airport. It's very annoying. Though, with any luck, I'll be moving soon. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do the same play as I did last time. Pop his monster. I end up sending Apkalone. I'm going to go ahead and activate Apkalone's effects, adding and discarding Aerial to basically banish 2 Fiendus and a Guru. I figure, you know what, if they have a way of getting it back, I don't know if they do. I'm not dealing with that shit. And with, of course, there could be only one on the field. I can't summon much more. He gets Ice Dragon's Prison. I know he's going to be able to end this, which he tries to. He summons. So I attack for 500. And he gets Big Girl out at 1,600. I know I'm going to take a hit here, but I know in phase I can banish it for good old Sanguine, which is always useful. Drawing into Draw and Lockbird on my turn, though, really was like, fuck. But you know what happens. But I end up getting my guy out and summoning this out, and I was going to go for it, but I knew if I had attacked on my turn, he would have boosted up his monster, and I wouldn't have been able to get over it. So I end up ending. He draws, he sets Guru, one hell of a top deck, huh? And he then activates Final Battle to flip it up, which I assume he added Fiendus, and then he used its effect to flip Golden Lord and Guru face down. Now see, at first, when this happened, I was like, fuck, she can shuffle anything she battles in defense mode back into the deck. But she has to have another face-up Subterror on the field, and because he flipped Guru face down, he didn't. So, yeah. That kind of backfired. I was going to try to banish Sanguine to get Conquistador, but he Fiendus. I can't say I play him. Get Pot of Extravagance. Of course I'm going to do this. Banish 6. Hoping to draw something. I draw into Trap Tricks, which is always nice. I'm going to go ahead and summon Draw and Lock, and I'm pretty sure you're like, why are you summoning a hand trap? I'm hoping, and it is, to summon out good old Blackluster Soldier, because if you use good old Golden Lord in it, he cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And that is really powerful. I don't think this deck has an out to it. I don't even know why, but he decided he couldn't beat it, so he killed himself. by activating Subterra Final Battle to flip up his Nemesis here to get a direct attack. I am not sure why he did that. Maybe this Skylo bro just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna lose anyway. So, okay, not the best player in the world, but you kind of saw what it's like going, how the deck works to some degree. I'm hoping the next game shows you a little bit better. Next game I'll be facing Beats. Swamp. I opened up Pot of Extravagance, Dogmatic Punishment, Conquistador, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. Like I said, I took out Get Out for this because, man, Get Out really sucks against trap decks. You're like, I can't use you. I wish it was up to 2 extra deck monsters. That way you could at least compulse 1. But so compulse is just better. I would say run Torrential Tribute, but you kind of kill your whole engine then. This is a weird deck. I don't know. He's playing a Shadal variation of something. It's weird though. Here it has Necrofusion, which for those that don't know, you can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed from your graveyard face down, but it can't attack this turn. He has Shadal Beast, Shadal Schism, Predaplant, Orpo Scorpio, and Solemn Strike. It's been forever since I've seen Scorpio. Of course, he's going to summon Scorpio, discard Beast to be able to get Darlington Cobra. Darlington Cobra is going to add a quick play Super Volley to his hand. He's going to go to Predaplant, Verte Anaconda, pay 2,000. Summon out Dragoon, which I'm sitting here going, well, fuck. Can't target, can't destroy. I'm not entirely sure how to actually beat that. I only have one card that can out him, and that's Ice Dragon's Prison. So at this point in time, I'm sitting here going, well, how the fuck do I beat that? He sends his other cards. Super Poly's not going to do a whole lot here. Necros Fusion can, and Solemn Strike, of course, can. I draw the Trap Tricks. That's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and activate Pot of Prosperity. I wish. Pot of Extravagance. Go and banish 6 and draw 2. I end up drawing Compulse and Trap Trick, which is nice if I didn't already have them. No, I mean, technically you could set Compulse. It's not once per turn, but he can't be targeted, so it's not really super convenient. He's going to banish 2, the 2 Predaplants, to be able to summon Predaplant Chimera Rafflesia. Now, for those who don't know, it takes a Predaplant and a Dark Monster. Once per turn, you can target a monster in the field with a level less than this card, or equal, banish it, and when this card declares an attack involving this card and an opponent's face-up monster, you can activate this effect until the end of this turn. Opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack, and if it does, this card gains 1,000 attack. And then, of course, you all know its graveyard effect that once per turn during the next standby phase, you can add a quick play or normal polymerization or fusion spell card from your deck to your hand. I know, this is basically like a Predaplant Shadal deck, which is kind of weird. You actually see Predaplant Verte Anaconda summoned in a Shadal variation. Like, what the hell? I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do, but I'm going to go ahead and activate Dogmatic Punishment, targeting Predaplant Chimera Rafflesia. He's, of course, going to, which I figured, Red Eyes Dragoon that shit. I'm going to activate Trap Tricks and Compulse. Compulse will bounce Chimera, and then I'll banish and set Ice Dragon's Prison. Like I said, the only out I have for this son of a bitch. So I go ahead and activate Ice Dragon's Prison. It's the last trap I can activate. Targeting his Dark Magician, because keep in mind, Dragoon is a spellcaster. And he does something I am not expecting. He activates Super Poly, discarding Schism to fuse both Verte and Dragoon. I'm sitting here thinking, what the literal fuck? You're getting rid of your own Dragoon. I get it. And he goes into another Rafflesia. And actually, it could be the same Rafflesia since I compulsed it. I do get Dragoon back face down though, so, or not Dragoon, but Dark Magician as kind of like a chump blocker. So I do have the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. I can say this deck has summoned him. Yuki would be proud. Of course, it's going to get killed. Oh, I draw Tinky, which is great. The problem is, of course, he still has Solemn Strike back there, which, of course, you know I'm going to walk right into. Summon my guy, activate the effect to send, most likely, I want to say I'm going to send Conquistador to the grave, but I don't know. Nope, I sent Tinky. That was stupid of me. Of course, it doesn't matter. I get Solemn Strike, activate Conquistador on the field to summon. I'm locked out of the extra deck due to the fact, so even if I would have gone for the combo, which is kind of funny, I would have probably tried to go for it. I had Dogmatica Punishment, so I couldn't go into the extra deck. I got to keep that in mind, which, by the way, in this variation, if you Dogmatica Punishment, on your following turn, you can search out Lu Fang instead of Kong to be able to just summon Lu Fang and have a pop and a bounce still, because if you pop, he activates his effect because another Ancient Warrior did. So you could just go for that and not go for the extra deck stuff. So you do have ways around it. The extra deck is not that important. I'm going to just set this monster. He's going to banish, but I'm going to compulse put the thing back. I'm going to get slapped in the face for 19, but I'm like, fuck that. I summoned the other Conquistador, which I really didn't want to do, and he stops because he does not want me getting that Golden Lord on the field. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Trap Trick, banish a Sanguine to set a Sanguine, activate Sanguine, get Golden Lord anyway, so fuck you, got it anyway. Finally, get the Ancient Warrior. Now I can show you this combo in full. Summon Ancient Warrior Sun Move, send Conquistador to add Kong. Kong's going to summon himself. I'm going to be able to go into, because Kong's effect activates the summon, I bounce Dragon back to hand due to Sun Move's second effect. I'm going to go ahead and use those two to, oh yeah, I could have used them to go into that, but I guess I could just end the game right then and there, so why bother? Well, shit, I'm hoping I can show you off, but it's been a while since I've seen these. Okay, last duel, let's see if I can do it. Alright, so I draw into Sanguine, Ice Dragon's Prison, Solemn Strike, Pot of Extravagance, and Tinky. Sorry. My opponent draws in 2 Necrofusions, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, a Shadal Dragon, and a Shadal Wendy. So, like I said, this is some kind of like Predaplant Shadal deck, which is interesting. I gotta give it to Beats. This is a very interesting deck. And, I mean, the concept's interesting. Anyway, okay. I'm going to go first, Pot of Extravagance, draw 3, or draw 2, I banish Athkalone, Natis, Warlord, Unicorn, and 2 Double Dragons. And I draw, literally, I draw 2 Sanguines with the Sanguine in hand. Tell me how the fuck that's possible. I literally open up with 1 Sanguine and draw into 2 more. Now that's bullshit. I swear, I don't like these things, these automatic duel things, but right now, I don't have a way to a local, so it's like, take it or, you know, don't duel. Well, activate Tinky, gonna go ahead and add Sun Moon to hand. Now I can only show the full combo. Summon Sun Moon, I'm gonna discard Sanguine so I can get fucking Conquistador. Add Kong to hand, Kong's gonna special summon himself. I can't bounce anything, obviously. Go into Double Dragon, Double Dragon's gonna add Fang to hand. Fang's gonna summon itself. Now I can send any card from hand or field to bounce and kind of reverse quick effect Fisher for my opponent. And the cool part is say I have something like a Sanguine set. I can activate Sanguine and then chain Double Dragon to send Sanguine to the graveyard because it is a face-up card on the field. And sending is a cost. Of course, I'm going to set everything, get Conquistador, and I'm going to basically end with a Conquistador Sanguine Pop, a Ice Dragon Prison Banish, or Still, a Solemn Strike, a reverse, we'll call it a reverse Fisher quick effect, and a bounce. They're going to activate a lore, draw 2. Oh, wow. I'm thinking they draw Beast and Dragon. Ouch. They're going to go ahead and set Wendy, set Necro, and, well, set both Necros. Surprised Necro isn't once per turn. They're going to Cosmic Cyclone where they knew my Conquistador was. There wasn't much I could do about that. Alright, that's fine. I get Golden Lord. I know they're ending. Come my turn, I'm going to go ahead and banish Sanguine to just set another Conquistador. So, fuck you. Set Summon Limit. I go to attack. I know they're going to try to activate Wendy's effect. I'm going to Solemn Strike that shit right off the bat. They are not getting it. I'm going to attack with Golden Lord, attack with Lu Fang, deal some serious damage. Now, I know they have some plays on the field, or they could get some plays on the following turn. So I'm like, fuck that, I activate Ice Dragon's Prison, special summon their own Wendy, and have it go in for the final attack. Talk about Ice Dragon's Prison for game. Right there. Fuck banishing. I'm going to kill you with your own monster, motherfucker. So, that's kind of my deck. Like I said, I'll get a deck video up, a real life one, as soon as I get the Sun moves in. And actually, pretty much all the Ancient Warrior cards are on their way here. And that's like the only thing I'm missing. It's actually a pretty cheap engine. Lu Fang, Kong, they're like 25 cents each, you know, something like that, you know, 50 cents, something, under $1 a piece. The Double Dragons are like $2 each. Tinky, I think you can find common or rare ones for like $1 each. The most expensive card is probably the Sun Mu, which is like $5 each. But that's it on the engine, right there. And you get a bounce and a pop. And for record, it only is 4 summons to do it. No Nibiru play there. Fuck Nibiru. Anyway, if you like, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, please take care of your family, your loved one, and your fur babies. And as always, peace out. Rock on.